If you're looking for a backyard where you want to entertain, you want all the bells and whistles, I have a heck of a transformation behind me. Let's go. What's going on? I'm Bobby K. I'm a professional landscape designer and general contractor, and I absolutely love this project, and I want to show it to you because if you're looking for the backyard for entertaining, hanging out with family, friends, this checks all the boxes, and it comes off of a ranch style house, which is a little tricky to do. I'm going to show you a couple of materials. I'm going to show you a couple install tips, and I'm going to give you a rundown of how to create zones with an outdoor space. So let's just start with the first one. This first zone where I'm standing, this is where a future nice big outdoor table is going to be. We're going to put some posts in there and have some string lights going across to create that kind of ambiance, which is going to be absolutely awesome. The reason being here is such a great spot is because over here you got your full outdoor kitchen, and what you notice is this is a very long run because we want to have serving stations, bam, 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 along here while you're cooking, so you're not too far away from everybody hanging out and having stuff on the grill. Here's a tip for you. If you are considering an outdoor grill, this is a beautiful grill by Somerset. It's a 32-inch, very cost-effective, very nice. It tastes fantastic. This is actually propane versus gas. If you want to do gas, it's going to be a little bit more. You got to run off of the house. You got a plumber involved. You got the hookup. Whereas here, you just open up the doors and you got a propane tank. You hook up the propane tank and boom, you're done. That is what I think everybody wants. And if there's a difference between the tastes, I would understand it, but there's not. Go propane if you can. Over here, you got triple drawers. You got the beautiful Ucara by Unilock. So this is a very cool surround, which not everybody gets. You got a trash drawer. Thinking about functionality is always good. And you got the fridge. Of course, you want to present granite countertops for your client. Now, here's another tip. If you do go a darker countertop, which is fine, just know that it is going to get really, really hot in the summertime. So if you put a beer up there and you're grilling and doing whatever you can, you might want to smash that thing in about 60 seconds because it's going to be lukewarm, and who likes a warm beer? But that's okay. Now, I want to show you this incredible outdoor structure. So that's zone one. Now, watch this. It's a little step down, right? There is a reason for that. This roof line, I think it's only about 8 feet off of grade, which isn't a lot to work with when you do an outdoor structure. So here's a clever thing that you can do. If there is enough play in the grade, the backyard, you can actually drop this thing down. So they come out of these doors and they step down, and then that basically brings the roof line up. What you'll see is we brought the roof line out into the house and then came out that way versus tying it in at this spot. So when you are talking to a designer, you're talking to a contractor, make sure you understand that you're going to need architectural plans, you're going to need a design to show all of this, and you want somebody who knows what they're doing when they look at all this stuff, because all of a sudden, if you said, oh yeah, we're just go off this, and you walk out and you're kind of looking up, you're not going to be happy spending this kind of money. Let's go into the structure. All right, so I am in a gable style outdoor structure. And the reason I want to walk you around over to this way is look at this beautiful furniture, this U-style furniture. That was actually picked out on purpose before the job even started. You want to design around furniture. It's super important. Can you imagine putting all of this stuff together and then you get the furniture and the measurements don't line up? That is not a good thing. So when creating spaces, you want to know your measurements and pick your furniture accordingly. We got a beautiful bar backdrop here. We can get a couple more stools here. And why do we want to have stools? Well, turn around and we got this beautiful fireplace. This is out of that Unilock product called Ucara. It's absolutely fantastic. And this thing goes up, I think about 14 or 15 feet. This is a contained unit. You press a button and boom, this thing comes on. You can even get it with LED lights, which is kind of incredible. We got a TV here, got a sound bar, got this beautiful wood chunk mantle, sorry. That is something that I think makes a big difference versus just kind of putting in a little block and not taking the time to realize that everybody's eyes are going here. So to have something really beautiful right here is actually a focal point. Finally, if you walk around to here, you'll notice that we put all of our electric over here and we have staged some plants so you can't see it. The electric is gonna power everything. You wanna know where your GFCIs are. You wanna make sure you got a GFCI right here so you can plug in the TV. The design is going to show all of those things before you start, so you don't all of a sudden build a fireplace and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta plug in my TV. You got a ceiling fan, you got heaters. If you wanna be out summer, winter, fall, spring, whatever, you can be out here because it was planned that way. This is the kind of thing with a turnkey home, you walk out, there's value here. This adds value to your home. This is the kind of place that everybody is looking for and wants to hang out with. But when you spend this kind of money, you get to enjoy it the 10, 15, 20 years. And when you're ready to sell your house, you made money on it. It's like a no-brainer. The only thing that's really bugging me is this space right here. It just feels like something's missing. It's kind of dead. But you know what? I've got that prepared and set up. Come here. Right here, I have a beautiful painting by Vinci Art. These guys are absolutely incredible. They found me through the YouTube channel and they reached out, and they do mostly interior paintings, but I was like, you know what? We do a lot of outdoor rooms. We could actually put this in one of our designs and show it. And the reason I love it so much is it's way different than all of the print screens that you kind of see in the big box stores. This is actually hand painted. You can see the textures, the colors, and this is just one of hundreds of different palettes that you can pick from. You can pick the design, the genre, the color, whatever you can think of. And I've just got some beautiful tape on here. I'm not gonna do the actual hardware at this point. Well, let's stick it up on here and let me show you just the difference that a piece of artwork can make versus that dead space. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. Is it perfectly level? No, but that's okay. On the fly, I love this. I think this makes a huge difference. It goes in with the color palette. When you're picking out your art, consider Vinci Art. They are incredible. By the way, if you want to see some more projects, go check out this video right here. I got more coming for you. This is Bobby K saying creation is everything, so go out and create.